Darwin Núñez. The controversial striker has been one of the main talking points for every football supporter worldwide this season, and the striker from the small community of Artigas in Uruguay has yet to convince his critics. The Liverpool striker came through the ranks at Penarol in his home country Uruguay, before climbing the European League ladder back in 2019, but his long road to glory at Merseyside has not been an easy one. This is the untold story of Darwin Núñez, the striker everyone loves to hate. Problems early on. Núñez started his professional footballing career in the capital of Uruguay, Montevideo, back in 2017, but the road to the well-known Penarol Academy proved to be difficult for the teenager. Back home in Artigas, a small border town to Brazil, the Uruguayan grew up in tight conditions. His mother worked as a hawker of milk bottles, and his father was a construction worker. At the age of only 14, he got snapped up by Penarol, after showing great potential in the smaller clubs La Luz and San Miguel. The move to the capital proved to be difficult for the emotional boy. He returned to Artigas and his family after a year at the academy, and suffered a cruciate ligament injury not long after. The family could not afford to pay for a surgery, but suddenly his brother came to his rescue. Junior, who was later described as Darwin's idol, chose to end his football career at Penarol to support his family and help his brother.
"You are better suited than me,"
the brother said. An unusual road to glory. Núñez overcame his injuries and started to be a part of the Penarol first team at the age of 19. The striker only played 15 league games for the club before Spanish side Almeria had seen enough.
"We had scouted South America excessively, and there were 3 names on our shortlist. Darwin was the one who had the best skills for what we were looking for in a striker,"
the former Almeria coach Pedro Emanuel. Núñez became an instant hit at Almeria and bagged 16 league goals for the club in the second division of Spain. He only stayed in the Spanish second division for 1 season and almost sent the team up to the big league with 16 league goals. The Almeria team didn't manage to secure a promotion, but the future was already decided for the Uruguayan. After his impressive spell in Spain, the Portuguese giant Benfica decided to sign Núñez in a record deal for the club worth 34 million euros. In September 2020, the transfer fee was also the highest in the Segunda division. The big stage. The time in Portugal didn't start well for Núñez. In his first season for Benfica, he only managed to score 6 league goals in 29 matches. In May 2021, he got a serious knee injury, which forced him to do surgery. But when he returned, he was unbeatable. In his last season for the Portuguese giant, Núñez scored 26 goals and made 4 assists in 28 appearances in the league. He also scored 6 goals in the Champions League that season. At that time, the rest of the football world had caught the sight of the young Uruguayan. And with only 2 seasons at Benfica, Núñez signed for Liverpool in the summer of 2022. The striker signed a deal worth 80 million euros. Núñez's former coach at Almeria, Jose Gomes, said this about Núñez about his potential move to the mighty Liverpool.
"Klopp likes to play looking for spaces in the back of the opposing defensive lines, which means that we can say that Darwin will feel like a fish in the water because speed and quick attack are characteristics that he favors."
Just like in Benfica, the start in Liverpool has been poor based on goals and assists for the forward. He had scored a total of 10 goals in his first 23 matches in all competitions under Klopp. Is Uruguayan Wonder Boy destined for glory, or did he reach his highest ceiling in Portugal? That is a question for the future for the boy from the small community of Artigas, Uruguay. Thanks for watching this video, and make sure to follow and subscribe for future videos from Untold Football. Do you have any ideas for an untold or interesting story in the footballing world? Please leave a comment after the video. We are here for the Untold Football stories.